Welcome to part 1 of course navigation. In this video, we're going to explore the major sections of the course website and how you might use them to your advantage as you move through the course. The first of those on the front page is announcements. In this section, we will post things that are happening that you need to pay attention to. We'll post in particular items of interest, items that are important, or just general announcements related to the course. The next block, as you move down, is due dates. In this section, I will list the various due dates that are coming up in the next week or so. So without having to look either at the calendar or dig through the site, they'll be right there in the front for you to look at. The final section, which is the green box, focuses on updates. Anytime I make a change in the website, I will post what those changes are in this box. So when you come to the site and check on a regular basis, you can go to the green box and it will show you whether or not things have changed and what those changes are. Finally, we have the content browser. The content browser, located at the top, has all of the links to the course content that you'll need as you progress through the course. We'll look at each of those sections a little bit later in this video to give you an overview of how the course is structured.
In general, there are three ways that you submit assignments within this class. The first one that you use is the Dropbox. So you start by clicking on Assessments and then on Dropbox. That'll open up a new screen and you see the assignments and activities that are listed for you to submit. You would move to the assignment that you wish to submit and click on the title. That opens up a new window. At the top it says Submit Files and then whatever the assignment is. In this case it's Academic Plan. You may then click Add a File, which will then allow you to upload the Word or PDF file that you have created for the assignment. And then there's the Comments field where you may provide additional information to the instructor needs to know when evaluating your assignment. The next way you can submit assignments is through the Discussion section. Discussion can be accessed under the Communication at navigation at the top. Click on Discussions and it opens the window on Discussions. You have already usually showing what the major topics are going to be for the class. To submit a discussion, you would click on the topic area, in this case biography, and it would open up a posting or postings from people that have already submitted. In most assignments, you're required not only to submit something, that is start a new thread, but also to comment then on what other people have written. If you've just entered it, you would click Start a New Thread, and that would open up a window where you would enter the subject and then type the information that you wish to post. After you have done that, you then are able to access other people's postings to make comments. And so in this case, if I wanted to post, we'd click on the name and then click on Reply to Thread, and that would allow me then to add original information that will appear under the original posting. The third way that you can submit assignments, and these would normally be group assignments, is through the group locker. To access the locker, you would click on Resources and then Locker. When the new window opens, you have two things. You have My Locker, which is where you can store the information you need, presentation materials or other kinds of documents that is portable from place to place. And then you have Group Lockers, which is where there's an area for each team to put information. So typically you'd be putting group information up and they would go in group lockers. And so you would click on Group Lockers and then you would have Group 1 and you can upload a file, add a new file, or add a new folder to your particular group. And we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the time when you'll be turning those items in.